Yo, what's up, guys? We back. So I had a few commenters saying that I was clickbaiting. I mean, I've been going over this story. I feel like in more detail than anybody else. A lot of the videos are live, so it's not like a standard video where I just cover the topic and I'm out of the subject matter. Usually, I'm covering a lot of stories. So, I mean, if you guys don't like that, you don't have to comment. Just go ahead and click off the video, okay? But we got some more news in the J-Rod story. Man, my voice sounds terrible, but yeah, more news. So we'll look at two different news sources for this. BJ Hype, again, they're gonna hype up whatever's happening. But it says B Team female speaks out after J-Rod AI scandal. Rocks B Team. Full read at bjhype.com. So we're gonna go to that website. And you see it's kind of blurred out. I don't think you guys can see it. It says most of you are being kind, but I'm disgusted by this behavior. Unless there is additional information I'm not aware of, recognizing he doesn't know the full story and is still coming after me. I literally have not done a single thing wrong. So we've kind of weighed in on Craig. We've weighed in on one of the ladies at B Team, and I believe there's a second lady at B Team. So the story's blowing up. Unfortunately, not the best news. I like J-Rod. He's one of the most exciting fighters out there. Some people think he's gonna bounce back. Some people think he's gonna, his career is done. So we'll see what happens. I try to be on the right side of history in this case. So if you're disrupting the business, you're disrupting the classes, you're not making others feel safe with your presence, then, you got to go, bro. You got to go. Give him the boot. So that goes for everybody, even myself. If I'm causing problems, you tell me. I gotta shape up. Did we have the story out? Oh, okay, we're going straight to the story. You guys say I fluff, and again, most of the videos I do are live. So you got my intro, got my inverted gear intro. Shout out to inverted gear, which I'll play a little bit until I get warmed up and get everybody, on the live stream. So I think that's why people were complaining too. So it says B Team female speaks out after J-Rod AI scandal. So we'll get into that post. It looks a little blurred. I guess I'm gonna have to click on it. Man, I thought that was my eyesight for a second, guys. Was that me or you? As the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world reels from shocking allegations involving AI-generated explicit content, B Team member Ali, sure her name's there, so I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna say it. But don't victim shame or victim blame, guys. We're just reading for educational purposes. Ali responds to online victim blaming with a powerful and unapologetic statement. The Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu community, hey, let's be honest, the no-gi community, the gi's got its issues too, but this is a no-gi matter. The Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu community has been shaken by one of the most disturbing scandals in recent memory. J. Rodriguez, a prominent member of the renowned B Team and an ADCC silver medalist, was removed from the team amid allegations that he used artificial intelligence to generate spicy images of his own female teammates. According to widely circulated reports, J-Rod allegedly used AI software to create explicit images using publicly available photos of B Team female athletes. Whoa, that's pretty bad. If you're defending J-Rod right now, that speaks about your character. The files were reportedly discovered by his girlfriend, that's even worse, on his phone, who exposed the situation. This led to J-Rod's dismissal from the team and a firestorm of discussion around the BJJ scene and beyond. As debate raged online, some voices began to downplay or dismiss the seriousness of the situation. That's you guys on Reddit, bro. You guys on Reddit downplaying everything, accusing those who spoke up of overreacting or violating his privacy. Yo, bro, you guys don't defend J-Rod, man. He already admitted to it. One such comment reshaped reshared by the Instagram account, sparked particular outrage for its misguided comparisons and victim-blaming tone. But the comments don't go unanswered. B-Team athlete Allie, one of the most affected by this ordeal, responded directly with a sharp and dignified reply on her Instagram story. Her response not only shut down the argument, it recentered the conversation on what truly matters: accountability, consent, and standing up against abuse. So it's got the full transcript. Is that from her post there? Can we read the post? I want to read the post. Maybe I think we can find it somewhere later. Most of you, I kind of read this earlier, but most of you are being so kind, but I'm disgusted by this behavior. I skipped some stuff, guys. Full transcript. Okay, so if the rumors on Reddit are correct, J-Rod used AI. J-Rod used AI to generate explicit images of some of his female teammates using images that they had posted on social media as the base. His girlfriend discovered the file on his phone and went public with it. As long as he was keeping the images private, I really don't see why this is anyone's business. Well, it wasn't private. Well, it was leaked. In fact, it was his privacy that has been violated if this account is accurate. I don't think that's going to hold up in court, bro. Well, the guy on Reddit said that it was okay. Yo, they're going to put you in handcuffs, have you in the back of that police car. But the guys on Reddit said I could do it. Let's see. How would we respond? How would we respond if the boyfriend of a female friend, female member of the team, read through his girlfriend's diary without her permission, and then in a jealous rage, posted what she had written about Craig Jones or Nicky Rod? Well, he's gone too far, just like a true Redditor. Wouldn't it be him that was at fault for violating her privacy? In that situation, the boyfriend would be within his rights to break up with her, but it clearly wouldn't be right to have her ejected from her jiu-jitsu team. We are all entitled to cultivate private thoughts, even if the people who are the subject of those thoughts would find it uncomfortable were they to find out about them, because we are all entitled to freedom of thought. I strongly suspect that this is an abuse of power on your part. Wait, how? He flipping the script. He flipping the script on her. I don't think that's gonna fly. It is also particularly hypothetical and weak, given that you have adopted the B-Team Bull moniker, something which is a calculated attempt to humiliate. Humiliate Gordon Ryan. Unless there is additional information that I'm not aware of, your behavior totally sucks. Who are you, bro? A moment of reckoning. Allie's public stance is drawing strong support from much of the BJJ community, which recognize that creating non-consensual explicit content, whether kept private or not, is a violation of dignity and safety. Especially within a close-knit team environment. Using AI to sexualize teammates is not only unethical, it's a betrayal of trust that can't be excused under any claim of private fantasy. The scandal also raises serious concerns about the boundaries of consent, the misuse of technology, and how teams and organizations protect female athletes from digital and psychological exploitation. What comes next? B-Team has yet to release an in-depth public statement beyond confirming J-Rod's departure. Allie's firm stance may signal that more voices within the team will speak out, not just about this case, but about the standards and culture expected in elite grappling environments. Allie's message is not just a defense of her own actions, it's a broader call for accountability and decency in the martial arts world. As the conversations continue, her voice is becoming a rallying point for those demanding real change in how women are treated, not just on the mats but everywhere. Yeah, I mean, you can't do that stuff. You can't do it. You just cannot do it, man. I don't know what else to say. You can't do it. I do want to see the. Can we find actually where she posted that? I might take a break, give my voice a break, because I was Can we find the images? Oh, well, let's see the. Can we find again, I'm not looking for her. I'm looking for her response. I can't see it. That stuff's blurred out, bro. How can I find it? But yeah, we just can't have this kind of stuff going on, guys. It's just that's terrible. I cannot unblur that, but I wish I could. I think we might have it up later, so we'll keep reading, keep looking. Oh, there's something there, guys. Can we look at that? We'll let me take a little break and we'll keep reading and move on. All right, let me push that back a little bit. You guys on Instagram just be like, or YouTube be like, 5 seconds. Where's the story at? So now we got Kit Dale, bro. Shout out to Kit Dale. He's over here passing people's guards. Look at that task-based passing. I was trying to work my passing, but it was kind of rough this tournament. But that's awesome, bro. Did he make the CJI team? We're going to go over the Giles trials, guys. I think the results, maybe. But I just wanted to shine a light on to Kit Dale, bro. You know, he's older and he been retired. But look at it. He over here destroying these guys, these young guys over here. Just old school pressure and, passing. They couldn't do nothing, bro. He looked strong. Shout out to Kit Dale. Moving on, we got Wrzinski. You guys love Wrzinski. Adam Wrzinski. First European to conquer IBJJF Grand Slam. So the Grand Slam is when in a single season from Worlds to Worlds. So this season ends at 2025 Worlds and begins after the next season. 2026 begins after the World Championships this year. This month, next month. Actually, it is this month. So Wrzinski says, first European to conquer IBJJF Grand Slam in a single season. Choices in life are made out of love or out of fear. My entire career is built on love towards the sport, and every step I took, every direction I chose, every sacrifice I made was out of love to jiu-jitsu. Was there any fear? It was present all the time. I was so afraid for years that I will never fulfill my dreams. I was afraid I will come up short. But I will never get where I want to get. But fear never guided me and never stopped me from heading towards my goals. Against all odds and sometimes against common sense, today I reap what I sowed for many years, a prize and short moment of glory for staying on track, sticking to the vision, and listening to my heart. So shout out to him, bro. Man, that was amazing. Again, IBJF was celebrating him too. So again, that means you won Worlds, Euros, Pans, and Brasileiros. And then the Super Grand Slam, which has anybody done the Super Grand Slam? Maybe Mika. Did Mika do it? Yeah, I think Mika did the. So Super Grand Slam is you do all that and then you win ADCC. So I think only Cobrinha and Mika have done that. Yeah, pretty amazing. So shout out to Adam Wrzinski. That being said, Gabrieli, she over here achieves her 4th grand. So, Wrzinski, his life work has been to make that Grand Slam. And Gabrieli achieved her 4th IBJJF Grand Slam. So she's definitely going in the history books. I mean, nobody else. I don't think a dude can do that. Maybe Buchecha back in the day, but it wasn't a thing when Buchecha. By the time Buchecha retired, I don't think it was a thing anymore. Or right as he retired. Gabrieli makes history becoming the first athlete to complete 4 consecutive. Dang, not only was it 4, but it's 4 consecutive IBJJF Grand Slams. So that means winning Worlds, Euros, Pans, and Brasileiros 4 years in a row. That's amazing. I mean, yeah, her legacy is cemented. I mean, bro, if I could take a world championship, I'd be happy. That would be like, all right, I barely squeaked it in. It's so hard to win these things, and bro, there's so many good people. At least I know the ladies division's a little bit smaller, not to take anything away from them, but for the men, the males division, there's so much talent, man. It's like, and so many good people, that could have potentially been world champions, or were close to being world champions, or like if a match had gone a different way, they would have been a world champion. And man, it's so tough. And you get some athletes, you got to fight me. You got to fight people that have been black belts for 10 years. You got to fight the phenoms. You got to fight the guys that have been, making some progress over the last couple seasons. You got to face the up and comers that are, you got the guys that win everything like Tynan and Pato. You like, dang, bro, you got to fight just to make space. And anything can happen, man. So shout out to Wierzinski, and then shout out to Gabrieli. We got Mika over here. He's signing a contract. It says 13th of June. Who's number one? I don't know who's going to be his opponent. I thought it was going to be Tynan, but I don't know. Who do you guys... I want to see him run it back with Big Breakfast. I guess he's not doing Worlds. I don't know what he's up to, bro. I don't know what he's doing, man. He over there having fun with this girl, man. Margali, he ain't... Yeah, Margali would tear Tynan up. Not Tynan. Margali would beat both those guys up. I mean, he's like a bigger version of them. I can't get that off. Get off of there. There we go. It could be Tynan. I don't know who it could be. I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. Oh, bro, it's Pans. We got to look at the results for the wrestling, too. I'm pushing that B team story towards the back. I'm pushing that B team story, guys. I got to educate you guys, bro. You guys just want the drama. This ain't how I roll, bro. I'm trying to keep you guys educated. Oh, this tournament coming up. That tournament passed. So yeah, not Flow Grappling. World Jiu-Jitsu, the 29th of May to the 1st of June. So I wish I could do this tournament, guys. I don't have enough points. Unfortunately. Remember, I was complaining about not being able to do Atlanta Open. That's because I was trying to get points so I could do Worlds. But since I missed that, I didn't. It was close anyway. I had 40 points. So I would need to do Atlanta Open, and then if I did Atlanta Open, I would have to win my division and probably win Absolute. And then maybe if that didn't work out, go to Miami and then try to win something there. I just thought it was too rushed. So I'm gonna aim for next year, 2026 season. That'll be my goal, one of my big goals. Make it out to the pyramid, Walter Pyramid over there, the World Championships, and give it one more good try. I want to go out there confident and like ready to rah. I didn't feel like I'm not at that point yet. Just did ADCC Open Atlanta, and I still got some work to do, man. It's never over, guys. Even if you're winning, you still got to work. We still got to work, okay? And yeah, what was going on? We had the other stars. I think today is also, I believe it was Zhao Miao's birthday and also Leandro Lo's birthday. I could be wrong about that, but I might be right. Can we get the translation? I believe it is his birthday. Yeah. Today we celebrate the birthday of a legend, Leandro Lo. And I believe it's the RIP Leandro, man. Such a great athlete, guys. If you didn't get a chance to see Leandro, go watch his highlights. I believe it is the Miao Bros birthdays. Did I spell their name right? I mean, they got the same birthday, right? Aw, Leandro Pada Sempre. I think it's today. Leandro would have celebrated another year of life, remembering the day when the Florida boy and I made this little tribute to him at Walter Pyramid stage, where he was world champion countless times. Justice for Leandro Lo. Yeah, R.I.P. Leandro. I believe it is Giles' birthday as well, and I guess Paulo's birthday by extension, being twins and all. Yeah, and it's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all my moms out there. All my moms. Shout out to you folks. So going back to the B team story, I think I've said some of this. She says, "I'll never reveal her identity or say names. My issue is as a woman at B team who this affected. I will only share what is mine. I'm not going to share the stories of other women who were affected by this behavior." She says, "Normally, I really don't care what people on the internet have to say about me. I've heard it all, but I will not allow this to affect me or my female teammates' futures opportunities in jiu-jitsu. I know it's a small percentage of you, but whoever is making burner accounts and commenting unhelpful stuff on my Instagram and the B Team YouTube channel, please stop." So a lot of people were, trolling her and victim shaming her and victim blaming her. So that's terrible behavior, guys. What are you guys doing out there? Why are you guys doing all this? For now, I would like to thank those of you who aren't blaming me or any of my teammates because, to be completely fair, we've done nothing wrong. And thank you to B Team, Craig, and Seth for putting our safety and comfort first. B Team leadership say J-Rod is no longer part of B Team. He has stated the reasons for his removal. B Team is a safe training place for all, and we have zero tolerance policy for anyone breaching that trust. J-Rod also issued his own apology earlier, stating, "I want to publicly and sincerely apologize to those who were directly affected by my past actions. I recognize the harm I've caused and take full accountability. To those individuals, I am truly sorry." While Rodriguez so he's still training. I thought he wasn't training. While J-Rod reportedly continues training at Eastern Austin Jiu-Jitsu, neither he nor B Team has commented on whether his removal is permanent or if there is potential path for reinstatement in the future. So we don't know if he's going to go back there. Can we zoom in on this? Okay, so that was from Allie. Yes, I don't know if he's going to go back there. It might be short term. I don't know what's going on. Apparently he's training at East Austin Jiu-Jitsu, so we'll see what's going on with that. Where is that at? Don't go trolling them guys. Uh-oh. Okay. Yo, where is this at? Let's see. Oh, they do a lot of stuff. I don't know who's in charge of this school, but I guess he's still training. I mean, hopefully he's not doing the same stuff over there. Let's see. Oh, they got Steam and Sauna. That's pretty cool. I mean, hopefully that don't affect your business having J-Rod over there. You got J-Rod over there, you might be messing business up. Yeah, I don't know. Do they tell the people like, "Hey, we got J-Rod over here training," or what do they do? Well, it's Texas, so people don't care. I mean, hopefully these ladies gonna be okay. This lady over here, hopefully she'll be okay. I'm hoping J-Rod stays away from her. Again, she says, I've done nothing wrong, so the same story, but on different news site. I feel like they got the same. Maybe the other site ripped them off. Dun, 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 dun. Can we actually read the? Yeah, this is the same post. I just want to read this thing. I can't zoom in, guys. You know that story is gone. I can't read it. I wish we could find it. It's basically the same post. Yeah, right now it looks like they're just going to be temporary, going to keep them out of Dodge for a little bit and then bring them back, and then all the girls are going to leave the gym, and then nothing changes. So I'm gonna see if Craig Jones is actually a real G or not, bro. If he goes back on all this stuff, I want you guys to hold Craig accountable. You guys let Craig Jones do whatever he wants, man. You call me out for everything, but you let Craig Jones, he makes a couple jokes. You guys forgive and forget real quick. But I mean, that's your guy's hero. We got Brandon Reed. You guys know him. I think he trains with Jiu-jitsu. Yeah. You know, I was like, bro, I don't think he was ready for his brown belt, but, you know, what do I know? So apparently he's challenging Gordon Ryan to a wrestling match. I mean, why would he do that? Why would he do that, bro? I don't even want to read that story. I'm sorry, Brandon Reed. He's cool. He's cool to me. John Jones getting his black belt. I don't want to read that story either. Is John Jones really a black belt? These MMA guys usually ain't real black belts, bro. Let's see what they got to say real fast. I don't like to train in the gi because I compete bare-chested with no gi. My professor tells me that in order for me to ever become a black belt, I need to spend an adequate amount of time in the gi. Tusa's his coach. Oh yeah, Tusa. Shout out to Tusa. That traditional mindset is central to Alencar Tusa's coaching philosophy. He follows the established standards of the CBJJJ, that's the Brazilian and Portuguese IBJJF. Even for high-profile students like Jones, while some might expect Jones to bypass the typical belt journey, he keeps a good sense of humor about it. Sometimes I like to make fun when the guys tease me about being a purple belt. I also remind them that I have the ultimate gold belt in combat sports. Still, Jones clearly views the black belt as a meaningful accomplishment beyond his UFC legacy. Being a black belt definitely symbolizes a lot of patience and just years spent committed. It's something for me to aspire towards getting after I retire from the octagon. You're not retired, bro? John Jones, my age, maybe a little bit older. So we're going to look at the Giles trials results. I'm not going to stream that stuff. I don't need to get on Lachlan Giles' bad side. But anyway, they had, I guess, Kit Dale, Kit Dale's like into acting and stuff. So they got him doing some skits and some promo. Let's see what he got to do. Got to show us. Turn that music off. Dang, that music be getting me, bro.
The CJI trials are finally here, and I'm excited to announce you can get a discount.
Let's hope that music comes out.
I'm just filming an ad for submeta.io. Yeah,
let me go back.
Can you see the setup? I'm just filming an ad for submeta.io. Yeah, we're offering a discount for people for their first month. They're getting 10% off if they use the code Giles Trials.
Oh, that's cute. I'm actually doing an ad for kitdaletrain.com right now where I have a bundle with the Art of Mastering Jiu-Jitsu and the task-based games for 11% off.
Okay, well, I think we'll do 12% with the code Giles Trials then. And yeah, I see acting must be going really well for you.
Well, how's your teaching going? You still teaching techniques like it's 1973?
Yeah, you just made that up by yourself, yeah?
I did.
Yeah, just made it up.
Figured it out.
Just problem solved it, yeah?
Yeah, improv. Yeah. You should try it.
What we'll do, because it's my gym, so I'm going to film first and then you can do your thing later.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I kind of recall like 10 years ago me giving you the keys to this gym, so how about you give me a little bit of time?
I earned those keys.
Yeah? Well, you know what you're going to earn? This.
I earned those keys.
I thought Kid Dale was taller. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Yo, Australians, man. I believe that was improv too. That's how Australia is. That's how you create Craig Joneses. You send your kids, instead of sending your kids to Dagestan, send your kids to Australia. I mean, hopefully they come back alive, nothing kills them or strangles them or, whatever they got in Australia. So yeah, bro, Australians, man.
Finally here, and I'm
getting
20% off. It was
this. The music is bro. I'm trying to avoid that music, guys.
The best.
So yeah, check out their stuff. We got task-based games with homeboy Kit Dale, and you got Submeta with Lachlan. Man, everybody got their own little website and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I wish things were more centralized. Maybe BJ Fanatics could have like host. I don't know what they could do. I don't know. Everybody's got their own little thing going on, but I don't know. Maybe it's lucrative. I don't know. I'm kind of getting out the instructional game myself, but that's me. You guys ain't got no attention span. No way. You guys ain't got no attention span. And then everybody ends up doing the same techniques. Oh shoot. I went for turtle octopus guard at the tournament. Oh my gosh, I got pinned. I was like, oh dang it, you saw the video on how to defeat this. Okay, so I think we covered this statement. Yeah, we covered this statement. Did we cover this statement? We covered this statement. Oh, it's the same one. Says you could have posted this in a way that didn't have the tags obscured parts of the text. This might be confusing without additional context, but this is Craig reposting another girl's, J-Rod's ex-girlfriend's statement in regards to the J-Rod situation and the incels online. For the record, or for a second, I thought Craig was addressing his ex, since I've seen posts about that here too lately, but really all that stuff is none of my business. Who posted this? Craig Jones did. Craig and B Team. Yeah, so apparently J-Rod's ex-girlfriend was in there in the mix as well. Isn't Nicky Rod a founder of B Team too? Anyone know if the expulsion was blessed by Nicky Rod too? I hate that I know this, but Nicky Rod posted a picture of himself and Jay when they were younger, seemingly as a sign of solidarity, and then quickly deleted it, probably realizing that really isn't a good look when he's part owner of the gym the women belong to. He moved out of Nicky's house, so I'm assuming Nicky wasn't having it either. I'll be honest, I hope he's okay mentally. What he did was super wrong, full stop. That said, this entire life is crashing down at once. His entire life. Career, family, well, all by his own doing. Wow, God is crazy, bro. He let your downfall was all your own doing. Career, family, world, watching this super embarrassing and shameful behavior. I hope he suffers the consequences, but doesn't undergo total self-destruction. How would you know? He's about to realize how good he had it. He had it real good, bro. He had the best training partners in the world. Craig Jones does a promo for you. Basically everything given to you. You just got to go compete and not mess up. He's messed around, and now all that find out part. And he's now at the find out part. How would you know this? I've said a few times on these posts that this all happened over a month or two ago. It's only coming out because obviously people have started digging since he's been missing. Jay has been posting all his pics and vids from his apartment balcony the last few months, and his ex is already with a different dude. Dang, life. That's life right there, bro. These females did not take part in bringing forward any of the information that was decided to remove this individual from the team. I'd wager it was Nicky who found out. At the very least, it was a guy or guys who were close to Jay, and no one is closer to him than Nicky is. Not sure why you're getting downvoted, but this is a solid theory. Just so you know, if you accidentally screenshot with tags covering some of the text, you are allowed to delete and take a new one. Also, there's a second post on which Craig Jones asked people to stop celebrating because he did the bare minimum, which is right. He did the bare minimum. I didn't see that. We'll look for that too. Don't celebrate the bare minimum. Explain via analogy. If you come to a stop sign while driving, you should wait your turn to get to the stop sign. Well, we're celebrating because, bro, this whole industry, this whole martial art is full of scumbags. Anytime we see something good, we gotta celebrate it, man, which is very rare. Stop sign, blah blah blah. If there's a car in front of you, then you should stop your car behind the line. Look around for traffic. Let anyone with the right of way. Cars who go there first. Pedestrians go first. who got there first and pedestrians, etc., go first. Then you should go. This is the bare minimum. Nobody should be celebrated for stopping at the stop sign. But we live in a world where apparently people blast through stop signs and crash into other people only to run away to crash into more people. Therefore, when someone actually does the right thing at the stop sign, they are celebrated. But that's crazy. Everyone should be stopping at the stop sign, giving way to those with the right of way and not running over pedestrians. It shouldn't be the cause for celebration. Craig is saying that he stopped at the stop sign and it's on us to normalize doing that, not holding him up at some shiny, high, nigh unachievable example of one-off morality. I mean, you guys love Craig Jones. You guys worship Craig Jones. I don't know what else to say. Okay, I get it, but at the end of the day, social and relational behavior evolves through feedback loops. The more that bad behavior, like whatever this guy did or gym owners not handling it appropriately, generates consequences, and the more that good behavior, like reporting and squashing it, generates approval, the more likely the society will grow in that direction overall. So we don't need to get him on Good Morning America, but I think it's probably okay and maybe even useful to say well done here, especially considering the disdainful status quo. Says let's not nominate Craig for a Nobel Peace Prize, or by the same token start a 50-part investigative podcast in the B Team's culture, but we can say thanks for doing the right thing and making your gym a safer place. Then we can go back to the memes. I don't understand why anyone would attack the females in this situation. You guys be on there. You guys on Reddit be on there attacking people all the time. Remember when you guys were attacking Mikey and several other competitors? Man, that's why most of those people don't go on there. It says if I were in their shoes, I'd be like, yo, if you have a problem with anyone, it should be the guy who uploaded my photos to AI with creep prompts. I mean, they're defending J-Rod. I don't know in the U.S., but in my very conservative, poorly educated, backwards country, whenever some poor girl's images get leaked, a lot of people, usually the older ones, blame the girl for allowing, that's victim blaming there, to take pictures, I can't read some of the stuff on Reddit. I can't read, man. Good post from Craig. The women of B Team aren't the problem, and this is solely on J-Rod. Are people really saying the women are the problem? I can't fathom that angle. People have a parasocial relationship with internet people, so when he got banned, they lashed out at the victims for coming forward. It's honestly a regular thing, which is so toxic, where victims are told to remain silent so this stranger on the internet could still thrive. Yeah. Go back. I'm clicking on stuff. It says yes. Go look at the comments under Craig's latest interview. I didn't see that one on YouTube or whatever. Jiu-jitsu people suck. Stop thinking they're cool because of how they represent themselves online. I love sports growing up. Worked closely with the NFL. Worked with a lot of NFL athletes. Athletes are good at the sport they are paid to do. They are not paid to be good people. That's true. I just know every girl training at B Team will be getting some idiots in their Instagram comments. Well, they had them before, but kind of just hope they are all okay mentally, since this is pretty public, especially with J-Rod and his ex. It is inexcusable and dumb behavior, but we have all seen the young people do some extremely dumb things over far less, and I think everyone would hate for any of them to have their life and future ruined over this. Well, people's future, what are you talking about, bro? Young people's futures get ruined all the time. You know how many people are in jail and their life is already over and they didn't even have a life, you know? I'm out of the loop. I saw the Don't Be That Dude video the other day and still not sure. So what's happening? Some people just, they not tapped in, bro. I don't know. They in their own world, bro. They're like, bro, what's this about gravity I'm hearing? You know, like E equals MC squared. What does that mean? They're like, I just missed the past 100 years. Some people ain't got a clue, bro. Again, people like, can anybody say what's happening here? I mean, that's you guys. You guys, can anybody tell me what's happening? I mean, you guys got the internet. You guys watching the video. You go search just like me. Go look just like I'm doing, okay? You guys, I ain't your mama, I ain't your daddy. I don't know what Craig Jones posted. We'll see if anybody's posted. Hey, shout out to Will. I feel like all this drama is usually like Craig Jones, Gordon Ryan, yada yada. It's the same people. The same people creating all the 80% of the dramas from the same people. I don't think he had anything. Oh, that's Craig with I guess another Australian guy that just won the belt, UFC belt. Was this the one? All the comments have been taken down on that one. Is J Rod's up? Let's see what J Rod, if he's still got his Instagram up. Why did they just change that? 2.0. I know this because I was looking for it. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm not following him. He should maybe make his account private. Maybe make that account private, bro. They smart, so they take the comments down. CJI Australia trial, Giles trials. So that's what Kitdale was doing. I still don't understand because they just put in Fabricio Andre, Brazilian dude, I guess, as their wild card. So I don't understand what's going on, man. It's just whatever they want to do, they can do. Craig Jones can change the rules overnight, and it's okay. So I am in favor of competing for actual federations, even though we don't have one. USA Grappling is probably the only federation. IBJJF is not a real federation; it's a private organization that kind of mimics a federation, but then they can kind of don't have to be held accountable as far as finances or reinvestment. And in CJI, I mean, it's basically whatever Craig wants. So that's the downside to some of these PGFs, AIGA. Like, I don't know who's in charge, or whoever is in charge can change the rules. Because, like, Mo with ADCC would change the rules. You're like, bro, what are you doing? Or why didn't you guys do this earlier? Like, overnight, they could change the rules, like with the spiking and stuff. It's kind of like a clown show. It's not very professional. There's no like board of directors. There's no like athlete representation. Even with CJI, like, are the athletes represented? No, they. So it's just wild out here, man. So this happened Friday night here, and then I guess that was Saturday in Australia. Since the Australia regional team already has 3 spots decided, the 66-kilogram grappler will be someone from outside the region, fulfilling the 1 wild card allotment they get, and the other 2 spots will go to CJI 1 originals who had world level success. So Fabricio Andre, who got the wild card invite, maybe you guys couldn't find someone from. You guys couldn't get that spot to Kenta or somebody. Or maybe they just deemed that nobody was good enough. Levi Jones at 77, that's a good call. 88 had Lucas Kennard. 99 had Declan Moody, who was the trials winner. And 99 plus Bilal, which is the trials winner. The Giles trials. Also, I guess Kit Dell didn't win it. There's basically 3 stages of these trials: a 16-man mini bracket with a single winner who advances to a 6-man round-robin tournament with points given and taken away based on submission wins. 5 men already have been chosen for this round. Lackland decides who the best options for minus 99 and plus 99. So why was Kenta out there? I believe he actually got injured. I believe Kenta got injured. The Japanese guy that trains with Joseph Chen, he got injured. Whoever gets the most submissions at the event also wins $5,000, as sponsored by instructional site Submeta. Yo, Lackland got some money, bro. Dang, $5,000. We, jiu-jitsu guys broke, bro. $5,000 is a lot, especially in Australia. Well, actually, it's worth less in Australia, right? Is that 5 US or 5 ASD? What's the money over there? We'll just go over the quick results here. He had Declan Moody versus Bilal in a draw. Kit Dale versus Robert Frias ends in a draw. What's the scoring on there? Let me read the scoring. It says rules. Everything will be contested in a 3/4 CJI pit. So it's basically almost complete walled off pit with one side still open. 8-minute matches, all round robin matches without a submission are considered a draw. So I mean, they just going for most of the matches not going to a submission, bro. In the round robin, you earn points by winning by submission, but you also lose points if you are submitted. Points are not publicly displayed for any round, so athletes focus on the submission. Okay. So if you don't get a submission, you draw. Kit Dale drew in his match. Kaya Rudolph had an inside heel hook. Declan Moody in the round of 4 had an inside heel hook. Kaya Rudolph and Bilal had a draw. Kit Dale versus Olzebrick had a draw. So Kit Dale, he looked like he was passing really well, but maybe he wasn't getting submissions. Robert in round of 3, Robert Dibb and Kaya had a draw. Declan Moody defeated Kit Dale by a rear naked. Kit Dale got tired. So they were using the wall and stuff. Yeah, round of 2, Kit Dale versus Kaya ends the draw. So Kit Dale, he's just more of a positional fighter. But remember, most of those matches at CJI didn't go to a submission. A lot of them were positional or whoever the crowd thought won. So I think obviously Lackland's thinking, oh, we need people that are submission fighters. I think you need people that are exciting. Submission's number 1, but then number 2 needs to be exciting. Think about that. Think about the entertainment angle. You could be a boring fighter and get submissions, kind of like Gordon Ryan. He's kind of a boring fighter, right? He's kind of slow, methodical. You'd be yawning during the match. Okay, wears the person down. Finally gets a submission. There's not that many Patos out there that are quick submission firing, or Owen Jones, guys like that. That's far and few between. But even think of the Rotullo twins. They go for submissions, but they're also positional fighters, but they're exciting. I don't know. Well, that's their strategy. Lackland's the coach. He can do whatever he wants. I'm a random dude on the internet. I don't have a team. I'm not one of the coaches. I can't say anything. Mini tournament finals. I'm trying to see. I just want to see. Well, I guess we know who the winners are. Kenta was doing well though. They had Kenta out there. It says blood stoppage. Kenta catches a hit to the mouth, and they need to stop and fix the bleeding. We're back. They stand again, and Kenta pulls another blood stoppage. Looks like it's on his chin. We're back. Now Kenta uses an inversion, get to the legs. He goes belly down for a straight ankle. Brutal finish. Kenta needs to figure out that cut before it gets worse. So him doing this, he shouldn't have been doing this. He couldn't have been nobody wanted him as a wild card. Yeah, I don't know, man. Mini tournament round. The results. I think there's too many matches, bro. It's too many matches for some of these fighters. They probably fighting 10 times that day. So yeah, Declan Moody and who's the other guy? Robert Dibb, is that the guy? Oh, Bilal. Which guys won? Oh, submission count, Declan Moody, Anton Miniko, Kenta. Most of these guys weren't getting submissions. It's hard to get submissions. Yeah, so, well, I guess they already showed who won it, right? On the other thing. Somewhere. I don't know where it is. I think that's it, guys. I'm tired. I'm going to get out of here. Happy Mother's Day. Happy birthday to the Meow Bros. Happy birthday to Leandro Lowe. Shout out to all the moms out there. doing your thing. Shout out to all the dads too. You celebrate your parents. Why do we celebrate different days for the parents? Why can't there just be one day for the parents? It's an American thing. We got a holiday for the dogs, for the cats, the rats. All right, that's time. It's time for me to go, guys. I'm tired. I'll see you guys. Peace out. See you back on Monday. Okay. Bye bye.